What up, 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 what up? You know who it be. It be your man, it be your boy, it be the homie out here, Kelly SD, where I be. Just on my lunch, you know, at work, but on my lunch, chilling. And I couldn't help myself and want to vent, you know? So what other way than to come on here and vent? You know, I can't afford to go pay fucking $200 to a fucking therapist, so I'm gonna go ahead and vent right here, and hopefully one person hears this. But out here in the state of California, we're having this epidemic, they're calling it, where a mob of like 20, 30 teenagers, we don't really know who they are, if they're teenagers. We don't know if they're 30, 40-year-olds because they're masked up, they're hooded up. I mean, this is what they're doing. They're mobbing all into like a Macy's or Nordstrom, a jewelry store they just recently did. And they all mob in at one time, and at the jewelry store, they busted out hammers and they started breaking the glass, and they started pulling out all the jewelry. They went into a Louis Vuitton store, like 20 of them, and they all started pulling Louis Vuitton purses off the shelf. And you know what I trip out on is I could have sworn they were tied up like alarm, but I guess they were yanking them off like that. They got away with a lot of shit. There's footage online. I'm gonna put the links in my description. I'm gonna try to look for those videos. But there's a video where there's actually a car, I think it's a BMW too, parked in front of that Louis Vuitton store while all this is going on, and the mob runs out, and somebody that was part of the mob runs into his car, which was the BMW, and the fucking cops pull up running out of nowhere, and they're trying to tell him to stop, and he ain't even listening because he's ready to take off, but the cop parked in front of him. One pulled up, parked in front of him, three pulled up, running up on him. They broke his fucking windows to his vehicle. They broke the windows all crazy because I guess he wasn't complying. I was just thinking in my head, imagine if that motherfucker got nothing to do with the crowd, which is very odd. It's like, why were you out of your fucking car parked in front of Louis Vuitton when it was getting raided like that? So I'm pretty sure he had something to do with it. But anyways, you get the picture. Also, now, all this that I'm telling you right now, it's going down up there in Northern California. Can I say that it's not going on down here in Southern California? No, not at all. Not at all. Just the media's not making a big old thing of it yet. You know, maybe that problem is getting out of control. Or it's all just part of the agenda. Because today, when I woke up, and I was, I've been keeping track of all this shit that's going on out there. They brought in like extra arm, like extra forces, and they literally put up like how do you call it? You know, like the chain link fence, and they have that thing on top, like the barbed wires, and the circle. Well, they put that all around the mall. So it's impossible for you to just mob in there and mob out all crazy. Like they literally, they surrounded the mall like if it's a prison. They surrounded the mall like if it was a prison. That's fucking nuts. They surrounded the mall like if it's a prison. I'm gonna put that video. I'm gonna put the link in the description because I know I'm gonna find it because you guys have to see this shit. And it's scary because as I was watching that, because my mind, like I've said many times, my mind doesn't think like a lot of other people. I'm a weirdo, and I've said it before. So when I'm watching that, my mind's telling me like, damn, are these motherfuckers giving us a sign of things to come? They know what the fuck they're doing. They know what the fuck they're doing. That's... You're going fucking holiday shopping, and before you walk into the mall to do your Christmas shopping for your loved ones, you're going to pass what looks like a fucking prison entrance. That's in Northern Cali. I'm down here in Southern Cali. But you best believe if that has an effect up there, you think they're going to think twice about putting that down here? I'm going to close it off with this. I heard of a story just yesterday of a 19-year-old in my area that I guess they were watching him already, and he's been stealing bottles, liquor bottles. And I mean, but from what they said, you know, they were saying anywhere between 50 to 100 bottles per store. Like, God damn, you obviously were making multiple trips in there, or you were loading up a fucking cart and walking out with the whole cart. You know, that has to be an inside job. Not saying that it's impossible to walk into a store and walk out with a cart. No, not at all. I've seen it myself done. I have seen people walk into Walmart and walk out with 2-3 televisions in the fucking shopping cart. And just like nothing, the lady be like, excuse me, sir, and he just ignores her and keeps walking. Excuse me, sir, she can't keep up with him. By the time she runs back inside to call a manager or something, he's gone. If he's already at that point to where that lady's getting involved, the old lady, obviously loss prevention wasn't on them. He was gone. 2-3 TVs like nothing. I was like, God damn, like nothing. 2-3 TVs, man. So now these fuckers, you know, they're anteing it up a bit, but is it really worth it? What are you getting? A Louis Vuitton bag or two? I mean, I don't get it. Unless it's just, don't talk too much. Like I said, I was gonna close it off with that. Someone on my side of town is running around stealing 150 to 100 bottles at a fucking Ralph's. That's just of what I heard real quick. There's a lot of fucking dope fiends out here. A lot of people hustling for that money. I guess they don't see that there's a lot of opened opportunities the legal way, which I'm a prime example of that there is. You just gotta, there's a lot of things you have to work on. There's a lot of adjustments you need to make before you go ahead and step your feet into the real world and get a 9-to-5 and start getting paid some decent money. There's a lot of adjusting that you're gonna have to do, but that's another episode. Stay blessed, people. Go.